right, here we go. Sum of angles in a triangle. So we know that all three angles must add up to be, let me check my chat real quick. Number 2, Mihal, was 37. We know that all three angles of a triangle must have a sum of 180 degrees. All angles of a triangle must add up to 180 degrees. No matter how big the triangle is, no matter how small the triangle is, they will always add up to 180 degrees. We'll go with that? So we're going to determine the missing angle. And we're going to do that by adding the two known angles together. And what I mean by known angles are the ones that I actually have, the 82 and the 55. Well, what I want you to do is on your paper, go ahead and add together 82 and 55. Reed, what'd you get?
137.
137. Now we know that the total is 180, so how would I go about finding what the missing angle is? How would I go about doing that? Jackson? We're going to do 180 minus 137. And what does 180 minus 137 give me? 180 minus 137. Nathan, what does it give me?
I got
43.
Yeah.
So what that means is that this missing angle right here is actually going to be 43 degrees. Now, Zion, I have a question for you. You ready? If I added up all three of these numbers, what should they give me? 180. Here's what I want you to do. I want you, all of you, to add up 82, 55, and 43. 82, 55, and 43. Bless you. 82, 55, 43. Josh, what'd you get?
180.
180. Are we all good with that?
Yeah.
Easy, right? Okay, so when I say compared to yesterday, it's pretty easy. Okay, so here are our practice problems for the day. And there's just a couple specifics that I want to go over with you. I want to look at this one down here as well, but we're going to go through all four of these really quickly. I'm not going to rush, but I'm also not going to take forever to do them. Does that make sense? All right, so up on this first one, I've got 52 degrees. What does this little box in the bottom mean? Zana, what does that mean? 90 degrees, right? So, Rosie, can you explain to the class how we would solve this? I know I wrote it on the outside. I'll write it on the inside. That's better. How would I solve this problem?
You add 52 and 90.
We're going to add 52 and 90 first. Okay. Wait for y'all to tell me what that is. Kendall, what'd you get?
142.
142, do we agree?
Yeah.
All right, what's my next step going to be? Josh?
Subtract 180 and 142.
180 minus 142. Anybody tell me what that gives me, Caden? 38. Are we good with that one? Okay. All right, let's go to number 2 over here. We're on this one now. Can you guys try that one on your own? I just want you to try it on your own from start to finish, see what happens. Start to finish, number 2. Samuel, what'd you get?
Missing angle is 84.
Do we agree?
What? Yeah.
85? Okay, pretty easy, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, now, let's talk about these last two down here. These next two are a little bit more complex. Nothing crazy, just a little bit more. We now have 3 missing pieces. So we now have 68 plus 38 plus x plus 2. And what does all of that have to equal?
180.
180. Let me say that again, so for anybody that was kind of zoned out. I've got 68 plus 38 plus x plus 2 equals 180. Meaning if I add up all 3 of these sides, it's going to equal 180. Is that fair? Okay, but I don't know what this bottom angle is yet. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So here's how we're going to solve this. We're going to do 68 plus 38. Can you guys tell me what that gives you?
Is it 160?
106 plus x plus 2 equals 180. Well, can I add 106 and x together?
Yeah, no.
No, 'cause I don't know what x is. Can I add 106 and 2 together?
Yeah.
Well, that's going to give me 108. Alright, what can I do next? Josh, what'd you do?
Subtract 180 and 108, and whatever you get is x.
Do we agree with that?
Yeah.
So I'm going to subtract 108 from both sides. And I'm going to find that x is equal to 72. Do we agree? But my answer is not 72. Can anybody tell me why my answer is not 72? Because it's 72 plus 2. So what does this angle actually equal?
74.
Now let's check our work. How could I check to see if we did this correctly? What could I do, Jackson? Add them all together. So I want you to add these together now. 68 plus 74 plus 38. 68 plus 74 plus 38. It equals 180?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just ask you on number 4 here. As we're looking through this one, how am I going to set this problem up? How am I going to set it up to solve it? How am I going to set it up? Nathan, what do you think?
65 plus 40 plus 5x equals 180.
65 plus 40 plus 5x equals 180. Okay, what's next? What do I do to follow that step? Isaac, what do you think?
You add 65 and 40.
That gives me 105 plus 5x equals 180. This paper. Yes, ma'am. Would you rather leave this in order, would like to see? No, ma'am. She just says she wants to see. Okay. Now what's my next step? We got 105 plus 5x equals 180. 105 plus 5x equals 180. Are you volunteering? 105 plus 5x equals 180.
And I already did 65 plus 40.
Yep, and 65 plus 40 gave me 105 plus 5x equals 180. So now what do you do?
Times it by 5.
Close. We got one more step before that. Isaac, what do you think?
You subtract 105 from both sides.
Good job. Now I get 5x is equal to 180. And what's my final step going to be? Oh, yep, you're right. 180 minus 105 is 75.
Yeah.
Divide both sides by 5. And x is equal to what?
13. No, 14. No. 12 is 60. Add 15, that's 14.
15, right?
Oh, under that.
Alright, and so what do I have to do to figure out what that angle is now? 15 times 5, right? So it's going to be 75. Are we okay with that? Easy enough? Alright, cool. Here's what I want you to do. Go ahead and go to your assignment, please.